I don't even know how to start this, honestly. I just felt like I needed to get this out though. I'm a new grad nurse. I'm a new grad med-surg float. And I feel like everybody always is asking, oh, like, how do you like the job? How's it been? And I always give the same answer, which is, it's all right. It's not necessarily that it's a bad thing. It's just a lot to take in. I'm supposed to get off of orientation in, I think, 2 weeks, which puts me at 10 weeks of orientation. I asked for an extension and my nurse educator, she was like, no. I was like, oh. She was like, no, I need you to take a little bit more initiative, and I feel like the only way to get you to do that is to give you that push, which is completely understandable. But I'm nervous, so it's like, damn, I wanted those extra 2 weeks. But I also kind of do want to get off. I've had 3 different preceptors, so I've seen different styles for a lot of things, and I feel like being off orientation will really just allow me to do my own thing without having somebody in my ear telling me, no, don't do it that way, do it this way, where it kind of messes up my flow. Me starting has definitely been a big learning curve. Time management, clustering care. For a while, I would be running back and forth doing stuff, but then one of my preceptors was like, instead of you going in there to do it now, then coming back and then going to do the other thing, let's just do all of it one time. And I knew that, but it was a big thing that I had to actually implement. But this job has also taught me that I don't pay attention to as much as I thought. Because there's been plenty of times that like I'll sit down and start charting, and then I'll realize like, wait, does she have a cane? Sometimes I have a bit of anxiety. Luckily, it's not to the point where I have to question, like, did I make the wrong decision? I don't even feel like I have anxiety about, like, oh my God, I'm scared to make the wrong move. Like, obviously I am. I think that that's just kind of like a looming thing in every nurse's head. But I feel like the main thing is really just like, I hate to be asked something, hate to have to do something, and I don't know what to do. I guess just in the moment, a concern or whatever the little issue is, it's kind of like, what do I do? The people on the units that I've floated to, some of them are really cool, but some of them are really standoffish. And it's like, I don't feel comfortable going to you and asking for help. One thing I definitely still need to work on, delegating. I don't want to ever give off the vibes like I don't want to do it, especially with me being new. I've definitely met some PCAs that I ask them to do something and it's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And then I've had some where it gives a little bit of like a and I'm like, ugh, what is that? Like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't. So if that means I just have to take an extra 5 minutes to go do the finger stick, I honestly would rather do that. It slows me down. It makes med pass longer. It just doesn't make sense. And it really could have been resolved if I would have just delegated it appropriately. As I get off, I know I'm going to have to kind of put my foot down a little instead of trying to take on the load all by myself. As much as it feels like I'm not necessarily improving, because sometimes I'd be like, damn, like, why do you still feel like that? I'm definitely getting better and more confident as the days go by. I'm getting better with IVs. I did an IV on my patient the other day. It was perfect. I was so proud of myself. Definitely giving my meds faster than I was before. Either way, I like my job. I really do. I just don't like the nervousness that I feel from time to time, but it's getting less and less each day, which is good. I want to skip to the part where I know what I'm doing. If anybody else can relate, let me know. I got 2 more weeks. We gonna see how it goes.